So the question today is, what can I do to improve my English skills, like speaking skill, writing skill, listening skill, and reading skill. For listening skill, we can improve it by every day. That's my advice that you should listen to some video on YouTube. Like find some video that they have some answers English that can help you improve your listening skill. You can show some channel that, for example, like motivation to study. That's the really good channel for you to practice at the beginning. Like it's just about like 5 to 10 minutes, or sometimes it's up to for 40 minutes. Like you practice it every day, and then when you hear it, you try to copy the way they talk, and then you can read, you can look at the subtitle and then read it like me. And I practice it every day. And day by day, when you practice, you have to record it. Like me now, like I am doing now. And then you listen to it, you upload it to your YouTube channel, and then listen it again, so you can hear clearly what's your mistake, and then you try to improve it. That's your way of improving your listening skill and your speaking skill. And for the reading skill, I think that you should read books. My goals of a week is read one book per week. Like if the book is just about like 120 pages, so you have to divide it like for just 6 days, and then you read 20 pages per day, like this one. Let me show you. Okay, so I have this one is about cross. I read it about just 20 pages, or if you like it, or something, some details that make you cool, to make you like you are interested in reading this one. So keep going. When you read it, and then there are some words that you cannot understand, then write out those words and phrases, and the way they use it. Try to copy the way they use in your daily conversation. And then after this one, I think that you have to have an extra book in your bag. Like every day I go to school, I usually have 3 or 4 books with me. And let me show you 3 of them. Like I borrow it from library, and then I think because I'm a student and I'm in grade 10, so I don't have enough money to buy it because with me it's too expensive. So I can just borrow it to home, and then practice it, read it, and then write out some words, some phrases that I cannot understand. And then if I cannot understand that word, I can ask teacher in my school, especially a librarian, because she's very good, really kind, and she can supply for me which one I don't understand, and then he tried to help me understand that details, that words and that phrases. And then I try to use it in the daily life when for example, every time we go to the library, I try to talk to her. Like the new words I learned today is no dice. That means when your friend asks you to go somewhere in your weekend or tomorrow, that they ask you to go somewhere, and then if you say that, oh, I'm too busy tomorrow or this week, so I cannot go with you. Instead of it, you can say that no dice. That means no dice means you don't have enough time to go with them. You are busy, and then you can say your reason. That's the shorter, and then easy for you. It's easier for you to use, and it's a good way to use. And with me, this one is that it used to be a new word, but now it's not anymore. Like I learned it and I try to use it in my daily conversation, and that's it. Figure out. Like figure out is different from understand. Like figure out mean that try to, for example, this exercise is really hard, right? So when I said you, do you understand that? No, I understand that. When you say that, they can, and then you say that you can understand what they teach you in that moment. But figure out is different. Figure out mean you have a long. It's not like a rock. It's like you did a lot of research and find a lot of sources to help you understand. But and finally, you understand after a long progress. And then you say that you figure out that's cool. That phrase, that exercise mean you finally understand that. If you can understand, and if you say that, and if you say that you not figure out it, then after you try your best, you try hard, you focus on this topic or this word on this phrase, but you still not understand that. You can say that I cannot figure out it. So like that's me. It used to be a new word, but now I use it. It's not like every day, but every time I have a chance, I always use it. So today it's a big improvement of my life. And how about the writing skill? I think that you should write some essays and some report, some news report. It's not like every day, but you try hard. You can make it like 2 essays and 2 report a week. That's not much, bro. You try to write it and then give it to your teachers if you are a student, or you can give it to your friends. Your friends can correct it if you see that. If you see if you see the way the correct is not like make you happy. So how can I say that? I know that you can give it to somebody that who you trust, and then they will give you some advice to improving your writing skill. But with me, I usually write my essays and my news report in my computer, especially document, and then I send it to Mr. Bin. He is a teacher when he used and he talked to me at 3 years IELTS 6.5 to 7.0 in Vietnam. So when I moved there, he said that I can send him any essay, without paying money. So I try to get that chance for me, and then try to give him an essay, and then he correct for me. So after day by day, my English is improved a lot like this work. Put effort in. That means you try hard. And mental well-being, mental health. That means health. Like he gave me some synonyms of that word, of those words, and then I learned it. I try to use it. I read it all the time, and I try to use it in different conversations. I try to repeat it on. I try to repeat it on a day, and then after it's like 1 month or like 2 weeks, yeah, especially 1 month, I figure out that my English is improved a lot. Like when I use this phone and I can speak in front of my phone with the recording me, that means I'm very confident about myself. I don't care about what they think about me. I don't care about that. I just I have a train to talk to my phone, and then when I upload it to YouTube and then my channel, and then I listen it again. I created my channel just for me to practice, for me to listen to it, for me to improve my English skill. And then after I upload, I listen that video again one more time. When I listen to it, I figure out that's what I'm trying to use it. I figure out which one is bad, which my pronunciation is not very good. Where my pronunciation is not very good, or is it good or bad to say this one, or is it fit, or is the dark work fit in this situation? And then I try to use another work to put in that situation. That's all my advice for me, just for me. Like, if you guys can use it, I think that's a good idea for you to use it. And then so that's my advice to improve your English skill. Read books can improve your reading skill and your vocabulary. Record make a video about you every day, like record yourself speaking. Use a phone to record yourself when you are speaking. That can improve your speaking skill and your listening skill, because when you upload that to channel, you try to listen it again. And how to improve your writing skill, that is write some essays and write some news report and then send to your teacher, give it to your friend to have some advice, or you can send it, and you can give it to your parents if they're teachers or if they're good at English. That's about my advice to improve, and that's my my way I'm trying to do now, and that's improved my English a lot. Thank you for you guys, especially me in the future when you listen to the video, because you can figure out you of yesterday, you of that day different from you of today, because you're trying to improve yourself day by day.